Alright, if you're thinking about moving to the South Bay area, aka Silicon Valley, there's probably a big question that's looming in your head. Which city do I choose? The South Bay area is one of the most innovative, tech-driven places you will ever see in the universe. And every single city is gonna have a little bit different things to offer. So we're going to break all of the cities down for you in this video to get you a better opportunity at your dream in Silicon Valley. And every city is gonna have a different lifestyle feel, commute times, housing prices, and of course access to great things like parks and trails. Some will have much more walkability while others are gonna have a better commute time. And we're here to break it all down in this video talking about the best cities to live in the South Bay area. Hi, I'm Danny Burgess. I help buyers relocate to the San Francisco Bay Area just like you every single week. And the vast majority of the people that we help are in the tech community looking to move somewhere in the San Francisco Bay Area, but generally speaking, the Silicon Valley South Bay area. And because the South Bay has so much to offer and so many different options, that's what this video is here for, to help break it down and give you a better sense on where to start looking. Well, let's get going with San Jose. It is the largest city in the San Francisco Bay Area, so why not start there and break down its pros and cons very quickly. San Jose is extremely large geographically and has over 1 million people in its population. One of the things that I love about San Jose is it really does span all the way from the east side of the South Bay to the west side, offering so many different options in terms of housing, commute, and different public schools. Now, downtown San Jose is known for its venues, restaurants, nightlife, and of course its business center. That's where you're gonna see a lot of these big commercial buildings, feeling a little bit more like a concrete jungle if anything. Lots of townhouses and condos for sale here. And of course, if you're on the younger side and you want kind of a more nightlife, restaurant, bar driven experience, this is where you're gonna wanna start looking. And of course, it does host a lot of events and festivals, which attracts people from all over the region to San Jose. Now, outside of downtown San Jose, there are many different residential pockets. Please check out my San Jose YouTube video that I'll try to drop a link in the comments so you can hop over there where I break down the city in full. And of course, if you're looking into the San Jose area, really take into consider commute times, because if you are living on the east side needing to get to somewhere like Google over there in Mountain View, the commute time is going to take a bit with traffic coming across 237, as well as if you're going to be traveling down 101 during commute times, it really does stack up, because if you look at a map, the South Bay is at the very bottom of the Bay Area, so you get freeways 101, freeways 880, freeways 680, all the way funneling into 101 South, and it really creates a pretty big jam later in the day and early in the mornings. All right, next up is Sunnyvale. Sunnyvale is located between many tech hubs, but it's specifically placed geographically between Santa Clara and Mountain View, giving it a phenomenal commute time if you're working for any of the tech companies that are found in Santa Clara, like Nvidia, Mountain View, like Google, Palo Alto, like Amazon. Any of those companies, a lot of people like Sunnyvale because it's squarely located in between those, and the commute times are a lot shorter. Now, the city is primarily residential. There's nothing like San Jose, downtown San Jose in Sunnyvale. But the downtown of Sunnyvale has seen significant renovations and upgrades over the last couple decades, making it a very family-friendly place with lots of shops and restaurants for you to explore. And depending on where you are in Sunnyvale, you should find an array of parks. One thing I can mention about the Sunnyvale market, though, you really start to see the price points start to climb as you start to get into that peninsula area like Mountain View and Palo Alto, where you're going to be finding homes well over $1,000 a square foot. All right, so in short, a couple of things you're gonna love about Sunnyvale as a potentially relocating home buyer is the centrally located positioning of Sunnyvale in Silicon Valley, which equals short commute times to major tech hubs, the residential neighborhoods that you can find throughout Sunnyvale, as well as the parks, and of course the growing downtown area, which has amazing shops and restaurants. All right, let's move on to Santa Clara. Another important city in the South Bay area is Santa Clara. Of course, the world famous Nvidia is centrally located in Santa Clara, as well as the Levi's Stadium where the San Francisco 49ers play their football games. And much like Sunnyvale, it is centrally located in the South Bay area for a great city for commuting, as well as just trying to hit the different tech companies if one spouse is working in the South Bay and the other spouse is working in the peninsula. And of course, like Sunnyvale, it's going to have a wide range of different neighborhoods and parks, and there are some business centers a little bit more so than Sunnyvale. The housing in Santa Clara does offer well-established neighborhoods, as well as some new build townhomes and condos that have popped up over the last 10 to 15 years. Next up is Cupertino, which is widely known around the world for it being the headquarters of the amazing Apple spaceship campus. And because Apple's main campus is located in Cupertino, it is considered one of the heart and centers of Silicon Valley. The city itself offers a very unique residential feel with tree-lined streets, well-maintained parks, and community spaces. Compared to some other Silicon Valley cities, Cupertino tends to feel a little bit more calmer and more residential. Another advantage of Cupertino is its proximity and access to outdoor areas. The city itself sits close to the Santa Cruz hillsides, which means residents have easy access to the trails, scenic drives, and nature areas just a few minutes drive away. Another main talking point of Cupertino and West San Jose is going to be the public school districts. Cupertino is well known for its amazing public school districts, and people truly will pay top dollar to move to Cupertino to get their children into those schools. So overall, Cupertino is an amazing location. Of course, if you're working for Apple, looking for a centrally located city and access to the outdoor environments. Bouncing a little bit closer to the mountains, let's talk about Los Gatos. Los Gatos is known for its charming downtown area filled with boutique shops, restaurants, and cafes. The area truly has a small town feel that you can't really find anywhere else in the South Bay area. And because of this downtown quaint area, it really does have a great sense of community, which is often hard to find in the tech Silicon Valley world. And of course, the sprawling areas like San Jose and other bigger cities just don't have this. Another reason why relocating buyers to Silicon Valley look towards Los Gatos is because of its outdoorsy feel and its proximity to those Santa Cruz mountains. So of course, that gives you easy access to the trails and parks offered there, as well as popping onto 87 and heading out to the Santa Cruz beach and all the amazing things that that coastline has to offer. Now, as we get up into the hillsides of Los Gatos, home prices really do start to scale. I would say prepare yourselves as a single family home buyer to start looking around the 1.6 to 1.8 range. That really is the starting market for a typical standard 3-2 Los Gatos home. Now, the home prices in the Los Gatos market is going to be starting around the $2 million range for single family homes. So just be prepared for that. I know that's mind-blowing for a lot of relocating buyers, but it is what it is. There are also other options for townhomes and condos that can get you into the market a little bit cheaper. So because Los Gatos has such unique character and location, it often attracts buyers who want a quieter environment while still being within driving distance of Silicon Valley. All right, well, there are a ton of other pockets and small cities that we could go into in the South Bay. Something like Morgan Hill, Gilroy, Saratoga, West San Jose, but we don't have enough time for that today. So please take your time, look around the map, and of course, shoot me messages. My information is below. If you have any questions or want to hop on a screen share where we can go pocket by pocket, school district by school district, looking into the different price points and exploring all of your options. But as you can see, the South Bay has a plethora of options, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe, support me so I can keep these videos going. And of course, if you're thinking about moving to the San Francisco Bay Area, don't hesitate to reach out. I'm here to support you and your goals on your timeline. I'll see you on the next video.